All right, you're being recorded. All right, so let's go ahead and warm up. If you can't see me or anything like that, just let me know. But we're gonna take a big inhale and then hinge forward at our hips and bend both knees, crouch down into a little ball and roll ourselves all the way up. Let's do it again. Big inhale up and tip forward at the hips. Crouch down into a little ball, get those little ankle muscles to all relax. And roll up one more time. Big inhale and flat back and crouch it down. We're gonna add a little bit more, so we've got a little flow to get us warmed up this morning. So inhale up, we're gonna hinge forward and walk ourselves out to a downward facing dog, and we're gonna stay here and rock up onto our toes and then down to our heels. So just again, waking up the bottoms of the feet. Good job. One more time. And then push into a plank position, hold, lower your hips to the ground, and you can bend your elbows if you need to, and then rock yourself back, walk your hands to your feet, crouch down into a little ball, and roll it all the way up. Big inhale, so that's your full move for this first section. So walk out, and downward facing dog, up onto the toes, down to the heels. Just take it at your own pace. And then push forward into a plank position, hold, and bend the elbows slightly, lower your hips, and rock back, and walk your hands to your feet, crouch into that small ball, roll up one more time through, and we'll move on. So flat back, walk out, downward dog, spread all your fingers apart on your mat, rise up onto your toes, and one more time. Push forward into a plank and lower your hips and rock back. Good. And walk your hands to your feet. Last time for that small crouching ball. And roll yourself up nice and tall. Big inhale at the top. Hold right here. And we're going to take it into a nice wide squat position. So drop down into a squat. From here, you're going to take your right hand, reach across your body, lift your left hand up, and go to the center and switch to the other side. So staying in that deep sumo squat, dropping the hips down the center each time. If you don't want to rotate this big, you can just even have your hand on your hip. And one more time here, lift, and then roll it all the way up. Big stretch at the top. As you come up to the top, a side bend, knees are soft, and side bend to the other side. And we'll do one more for each side, and then we'll repeat that because it feels so good to stretch this morning. All right, go back down into your nice deep sumo squat and reach across your body. Doesn't matter which direction you start, but you want to press your knees open and down through the center. Reach to the other side. And one more for each side. Woo, sweating already out here. And last time. And roll it up through the middle. Big inhale at the top. And soft knees. Stretch to one side. Stretch to the other side. Good. Let's do that one more time in each direction. And last one right here. Very good. All right. Quick little cardio warm up just to get our heart rate up. And we're going to do it Tabata style just because it's really simple to do it like that. We're at 4 different exercises. This is moderate intensity, so don't go all out like a normal Tabata. Just moderate intensity, 20 seconds on, 10-second recovery. We are going to do fast feet, okay? Fast feet, jumping jacks, lunges, and high knees. Fast feet, jumping jacks, lunges, and high knees. All right, let me get my Tabata timer set here. And get ready, get set, fast feet. So fast feet on the ground. Again, just waking up your heart rate, bringing it up. Good job, keep coming here. If you want to get a little fancy with the feet just for a little more agility, that's great. Almost there, 3, 2, and this is an easy recovery. While we recover, we're gonna do some heel digs to stretch out through our calves, pull our toes up. Jumping jacks are next, and you can do tap jacks or regular jacks, your choice. Here we go. Regular jacks, or this is the tap jack if you would prefer that. So keep it coming, heels touch the ground every time. Nice, nice, nice. You'll see more jumping jacks later, but you can just never do enough jumping jacks in my opinion. 3, 2, 1, and done. While we're here, we're just gonna stretch side to side. Up next are lunges, back stepping lunges. So we'll get into position right now and get ready. Go, back stepping lunges. Again, moderate intensity. So if you need to take it real slow, please do it. Nice. Love to lunge. We'll do some lunges later on too, so it's great to warm up these muscles. And time is up. Great. So we're gonna do some hip circles just to wake up those hips a little bit more. High knees are your next cardio move. So here we go, high knees. If you wanna do modified high knees, this is the option. Again, you can run forward and back, but just keep the knees coming up to hip height as much as possible. Woo. Almost there. 3 and 2 and 1. Hold. Drop your heel to the ground. And we're going to repeat that whole set one more time. So drop the other heel to the ground. We go back to fast feet. Ready, set, go. Fast feet, fast feet. Again, moderate, maybe even moderate to high intensity, just bringing it up a little more the second time through. And in and out with your feet, bracing the core. Good job. 5 seconds. And we'll take those heel digs back to the front again. This time, I want you to press your hands to me. Wake up that upper body. Whew. And jumping jacks are next. Here we go. Jack it out. Big arms. Try to reach fingertips to fingertips. Check in with your knees. You're not doing this. All the way open. And 3 and 2. And we'll take those lunges side to side. Lunge side to side. Get your shoulder into it a little bit more. Reaching across your body. Lunges are next. So set up lunges right now. And let's go for it. Lunge it out. If you want a little bit more stretch through the front of the body, swing your arms. Lift them straight up over the front of the head. Good work, good work. One more time. And knee circles. So knee circles. Just easy does it. We'll finish with our high knees. And then our warm-up will be complete. And we're going. Here we go. High knees, power it up. Let's go, let's go. I'm gonna travel forward and back just for a little variety. Almost there, 4 seconds. Done. All right, warm up is over. Get a drink of water. We are moving on. Most of our intervals today are 30 seconds at a time with 15-second recovery. So just keep that in mind. Short sets of work, but a lot of repetition. So we're gonna go through these sets a lot of times. But since they're so short, we'll have a lot of different things that we're gonna be able to work through today. So we're gonna start with kettlebells, and then we'll move into bands, kettlebells, bands, and we'll be done. So first things first, you're gonna do one arm kettlebell. So if you don't have a kettlebell, you're using a dumbbell. And I would use one of your heavier ones. I have a 15-pound kettlebell. So if you have a 10 to 15-pound weight, it's a great idea. But here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna do a single side squat. So both feet on the ground, shoulders are rolled back. And you're feeling that kettlebell or that weight pull you. So you wanna just straighten yourself up. And you're just gonna sink down into a squat, a narrow squat, trying not to let the weight of the kettlebell or dumbbell pull you over to the side. So 30-second intervals here. Let me get these set. And, sorry. There we go. Let's begin right here. So roll the shoulders back, sit nice and deep. It's really great practice, right? We carry things around all the time. So we need to practice good posture, good core support for our back. Knees track with toes and our butts are back. In some ways, this is like a bent knee deadlift, but sometimes it's also just a squat. So it really depends how you want to look at it. Good, keep going. 3 and 2. And this is the last one right there. Great. Take a little pause, shake out that arm if you want to. Get set up for the other side. Roll your shoulder back. Get squared up. We go in 3, 2, 1, and let's begin now. Whew. So I noticed that on this side, I kind of want to lean into my leg or my hip. So I want to center my body weight. So try that out. Sometimes with our weight, we lean forward. We want our chest up. Nice work. So squeezing the butt every single time on the way up. Good job. All right, so in between each of these sides, or I'm sorry, after we do one on each side, we're gonna move on. We want weight overhead, okay? And you're gonna do high knees. So just hold that right overhead. If you wanna jog the high knees, you can. I understand that's not always great on your body, so listen to what feels good. Ready? Let's go, high knees, high knees. Now, if you have room to travel, forward and back, I want you to do that. If you have heavier weights, you want to put in your hands to do this. This is great for strengthening the back and creating good posture muscles. All the while keeping our chin off of our chest, looking straight ahead, not down at the ground. Biceps are next to the ears. And time is up. Good, set that weight down. Whew. We're gonna repeat that 3 times. So easy does it, pick up your weight, not a lot of recovery. Reset. Maybe second time through, you get to go a little deeper on those squats. Here we go in 2, 1, begin. Down, drive it up. Whew. Told you I'm gonna be sweating out here. Feels so good. Love to sweat. Ah, come on. Feel both legs working equally together. Feel your back working hard to keep your chest open. You got it. We are so close, 2 seconds left, and time is up. If you want to set that weight down in between, you can. Move into the other side. Again, if you don't feel this, you need to grab a little bit heavier weight, double up your weights, whatever you can do. Roll your shoulder back. Let's get that other side, and begin. Down and up we go. Nice job. Again, think about your body. Are you leaning? Are you centered? I can see my shadow here, so you can see that I'm not leaning, which is good. I always have a tendency on this side to do that. Come on. Last 7 seconds. We've got this. And 3. And done right there. Okay, so going into that overhead, hold again. If you just did the walking high knees, I challenge you to do a few of the jogging high knees and a few walking back to back. So biceps next to ears, soft elbows, but we're trying not to bend. Okay, so high knees, get them up, get them up, get them up. Core and back bracing, so tight here. So I'm gonna do a few high jogging and I'm gonna do a few just stepping. I'll go back to back like that, just to ease on into this harder move. Almost there. 5 seconds to go. We're gonna repeat this all one more time, and time is up. Set that weight down. Woo. All right, moving on. Put your weight back in your hand. 5 seconds till go time. After this whole set is over, you'll get a big recovery, so work hard towards it. Ready? Let's begin. Nice narrow stance, like you're in a box. Nice work. I'm gonna ask you to slow this down a little bit. 2 counts down, 2 counts back up. Just try to a little more time under tension. Always good for our bodies. And you've got just about 8 seconds to go. So reset the body, shoulders back. Good job. Let's get one more in right here. Our timer already went off, but that's okay. Shake out that arm. Now, I don't know about you, but I feel my lats working hard on either side of my body. So pull your shoulder down and back. Let's go. Regular pace to begin with, and then we'll slow it down in a moment. Good job. All right, taking that slower pace right here. 2 counts down, 2 counts back up. Really resist on the way up. Nice job, nice job. 8 seconds to go. Go so fast. I love it. Let's get one more rep right there. and done. All right, hold on to your weight or weights, going overhead, holding, and high knees, jogging, or just walking. We start in 5. Ready, set, go. High knees, high knees. Good, and you can travel side to side if you want to, forward and back. Just stay in place. Totally up to you. But I want you to feel the heart rate come up a little bit more on this last one. 15 seconds. Final 10, here we go. Strong arms, strong shoulders. In 3, 2, done. All right, we made it. Big recovery here. Take about 30, 40 seconds. Get a drink of water. And we're gonna move into a little circuit. Kettlebell swings, squat to high pull, and halos. That's what's coming next. So if you're using a dumbbell, you're holding on, okay, right at the top, the head of the dumbbell, and kettlebell swings look like this. Hinging at our hips, flat back, right there. Squat to high pull, you can use the weight like this. You're gonna squat down, touch the ground, pull up high with the elbows. Squat high. So the key with this one, wide legs, toes turned out, because then you can get your inner thighs working. Last of all, halos. Alternate directions, but I want you to stop with a little jerk and a little isometric squeeze right in front of your body. So around, hold, around, hold. Those are your 3 exercises, 3 times through. Very quick, 30 seconds at a time. Get ready. Kettlebell swings first. Let's go. Right here, hinge. And these are snappy hips. Stopping with your shoulders over your hips every single time. So if you lean back like that and you feel any tension in your back and your extensors, you're not doing it right. You've got to get your glutes to squeeze around your tailbone. Come on, a little faster. Last 5 seconds. Hamstrings should be firing up right now. 3, 2, 1. Quick recovery. Squat to high pull. Looks like this. Toes turned out, wide position. Squat down nice and deep. Elbows pull up nice and tall. Get ready. Get set. And we begin right now. Let's go. Squat down. Pull. Again, we're not leaning forward. It's like a plie squat. With our chest lifted tall every single time. Good work. Driving through the heels. Using your inner thighs. Oh, I always forget how much I love this move and the muscles that it works. Oftentimes we forget our inner thighs, but we need them. Last one, done. Legs get a tiny break. We hold on to our kettlebell or our weight. Halo around, hold, okay? Get ready. In 3, 2, 1, and begin. So if you do have a kettlebell, you have a little bit more work because it's kind of an odd shape. So you've really got to work to get behind the head. Now I don't want to see a lot of hips going. Okay, hips are solid. Still, chin is off our chest. Good work. This is a hard move for the shoulders and back. Takes a lot of flexibility. So if it's challenging, it means you're working on that. Time. Set it down for a quick moment. And going back to that first move, kettlebell swings. Now, if you want to, you can move into single arm swings. Okay, do 15 seconds on one arm, 15 seconds on the other arm. Looks like this. Okay, single arm swings. Stay with your doubles if you want. Good. Again, working unilaterally causes the opposite of our body to engage and support. Stabilize. Switch to the other hand, right here. Get your hands off your body, it's out to the side, causing your core to work. Come on. 3, 2, 1, and done. All right. So we did unilateral on that one. We're also going to do it on our second time through. Looks like this. Squat to high pull. Okay, one side only, and then we'll switch halfway. Ready? Get set. Legs wide. Go. Still touching the ground every single time. Drive that elbow up and back. Good. Looking forward, not down at the floor, and switch. Drive it up. Come on. Touch that weight to the ground as low as you can go. Come on, 5 seconds. Let's get 2 more reps in. Yes. And done. All right. Not much different we can do with the halos, so we're going to keep those exactly as they are. So get your weight ready in your hands. Chin up nice and tall. Bracing the core. Start out in front. Circle around. Hold. If you need a wider stance so that you're not wiggling through the midsection, please do that. Good. If this is bothering your neck at all, lighten your weights. Remember, we're going to do this one more time. We're going to add the highest level of intensity on those first 2 moves, if you want. Final 5 seconds. And this is our last rep, and done. All right, moving along. Kettlebell swings, alternating arms. Single arm swing, so you swing, you switch at the top of the swing. Okay, even if you're using a dumbbell, looks like this. You swing, switch, swing, switch. Just move your fingers in, grab the weight. It's great for grip strength, great for coordination, and it makes our body adapt very quickly to the changing sides of stability. Come on, you've only got 8 seconds left. Snappy hips. Here's 3. And last one, done. All right, squat to high pull. Same idea, you're gonna switch every single time. So you'll come down, pull, down, pull. So you're gonna switch at the bottom, just like that. Again, that coordination piece, always good to bring in. Down, whew. Not only that, you're reaching cross body as you come down to reach to the midline. I find this is a nice smooth pace, so it goes quickly. Whew. You got it, you've got it. 8 seconds to go. Let's get 1 more on each side, and done. All right, we're gonna finish with the halo, and then we'll take a breather. And then we get to move into mini bands. In 3, 2, 1, out in front, halo around, get behind your head. Woo. It's always great to mess up your hair in the morning, right? Now, again, think about your midsection. Is it solid? Is it supporting you? Are you keeping your chest upright? Almost done. 3 seconds. And that'll do it right there. All right, big recovery. So take a quick pause, get a drink of water, get your mini bands. You're gonna need, for the first one, just a leg mini band, and it's gonna go around your quads. So moderate to heavy on that one. And then on the next time through, we'll use, or the next circuit, we'll use an upper body mini band as well. So let's see here. So one of these red guys on. And so on the quads, do some lateral movement. We're also going to engage the glutes with some glute squeezes to the back. So mini band is on. Feel that tension already. It feels great. All right, first move. You're going to start on one end of your area. I'm going to use my mat as my area. I'm going to do side stepping. Okay, I might run into my deck here. And then I'm going to lift 4 times behind me. Okay, glute squeezes. And then I'm going to go back into that side stepping 4 squeezes total. All right, so just count 4 total. And you have got 30 seconds to work through that. So once your mini band is strapped on, you're ready to rock. Here we go. So side stepping, wide feet, and glute squeezes. 4, 3, 2, 1. Keep tension on your band the whole time. Drop your butt and lift. Chest is upright. Woo! Hello, glutes. Ran some hills yesterday, and my glutes are reminding me that I did that. Zoe, you're probably feeling all those hiking muscles from climbing hills as well. Keep it coming. And that was our timer right there. Let's finish with our last 4 right there. And done. All right. All you're going to do is slide your mini band. And we're going to have to slide down and up. So just be okay with that. Slide down underneath your arches and lift. And lift like you're walking through the mud. This is such a great movement for our stabilizers and our hips and our hip flexors. Okay, so if you hike, you run, you bike, all those things that cause your hip region to have to work and stabilize. It's a great exercise for this, or for those. Come on. Flexing your feet so the band doesn't snap off and slowing the leg down. One more. Done. Oh, baby. Slide your band back up. So just tuck in. Now I'm thinking shorts may not be so good. At least I shaved, right? I'm not pulling out all the hairs. All right, here we go. Getting ready. Take a walk. Walk side to side, 4 glute squeezes. Up, 2, 3, 4. Again, take a walk. Wide, low, and lift. Good. Again, come on. And lift it up. 4, 3. Nice job. And do it again. Woo! Time is almost up. Right here, you've got 3 seconds left. We're going to finish those side stepping and done. All right. We're going to slide that band back down. Where we've got 3 sets of this. So this is finishing up set number 2. Get ready to lift those knees, feet hip distance apart. Stand tall and lift. Now, sometimes our knees kind of tend to come in towards one another. You want to keep them this about hip distance the whole time. So it's a wide stance on purpose. That's where we keep the tension. That's where our hips work to stabilize. Whew. Hands can be wherever they're comfortable. It's the putting down that's just as important as the picking up. So keep that in mind. And time. All right, slide your band back up. All right, moving on. One last time through, so side stepping with glute squeezes. And ready, set, drop nice and low. Let's go for it right here, side step. And big glute squeeze. If you want to work harder, go to the angle. Like if you're in a box, go to the corners when you do your glute squeezes. Up, 2. Good job, keep coming. Nice work, 4, 3. Oh man, you have 8 seconds left. You can do this. Almost there. And time is up. Okay, last time with those high knees. Option, we've done this before, is to add a little upper body twist to that if it feels good. All right? So feet wide. Toes are flexing. Ready, go. Twist. So we're still keeping our knees and feet wide. It's our upper body that's twisting. And you don't have to do every single one. Maybe just a couple in there. I might take a break for a moment and then get right back at it again and twist. Come on, 8 seconds to go. We've got it. We'll give our lower body a break here in just a moment. And woo! All right, so take off your band. You're gonna grab your upper body band. So I have a, what do I have here? Medium, light band, okay? But it's pretty new, so it's kind of tight. All right, I'm gonna put my forearms inside the band. Now, if you wanna do some squats with this, you can, you don't have to. You're gonna reach your arms out, roll your shoulders back. As you bring your elbows in, you're gonna take that squat if you want it. So you're gonna squat and then push. So all the while, you're pushing against the band as you're pulling and pushing forward and back. So that's your first move. Then we'll go down to the ground for banded push-ups. You'll leave the band exactly where it's at. And then we'll do a prone. These birds are so loud. Bow and arrow. We'll hold on to the outside, okay? I'll walk you right through it. Here we go. 30 seconds. Squat and row. Forearms. And we pull. So again, really targeting through that thoracic spine. Elbows and shoulder blades pulling back and together. Again, legs are tired, just do arms only. You can even walk around a little bit if you need to. Good job, good job. We've got 8 seconds to go. Try to keep your chin tucked so the tension stays out of your neck. And done. Okay, keep the hands exactly as they are. You're gonna take it to the ground, either on your knees, on the front of your knees, push-ups, or on your toes. Get ready. Make sure the band's on your forearms, not your wrists. And let's go right here. Chest right over the band and go. So your elbows kind of fly out at 45 degrees, not 90. Just that added tension works the outside of the shoulders. But what I want you to keep in mind is that your thumb and forefinger need to grip the floor. That's going to keep your whole hand and upper body engaged. Almost there. 3, 2, one more rep, and done. Woo. Take your hands out of your band, okay? Woo. You're gonna hold on to the outside of your band. You're gonna lay prone on the mat. Toes are tucked, arms are reaching out, one arm grounded. We're gonna pull and then ground the hand. Switch to the other side and pull and ground the hand. So one hand is your anchor, one hand is your bow. And you are controlling in both directions. Come on, right to the finish. We've got it. Done. All right, that wasn't so bad, but we got to do it through 2 more times. Total of 3. So put your band back on. Getting ready for squats with rows. So you're on your forearms, shoulders are rolled back. Here we go. And pull. If you want to work harder, push your hands further apart or palms down. Palms down will make this a little more challenging, just like this. But again, if that's any tension in the neck, not a good idea, change positions. Come on. Push, pull, and separate, right? We've got it. 5 seconds, actually 3. Last one. Back down for those push-ups. Remember, band stays right where it's at. I'd like you to modify by going to your knees, not by taking off your band. Here we go. Push-up position. Brace the core. Dig your thumb and forefinger to the ground, and let's go for it. Try it both ways. Try it without putting your thumb and forefinger on the ground. Know what happens? You rock onto the side of your hand, and you don't engage the right muscles for push-ups. When you grip the ground with your whole hand, not only do your hands and forearms get stronger, but your chest works as well. Come on. You don't put undue stress on the shoulders. Right to the end. 3, 2, 1, and done. Woo! Gotta love push-ups, right? They challenge all of us. All right, hands on the outside of the band. Whew. I'm a sweaty mess, sorry. Same thing as before. Squeeze your butt, anchor one hand, pull the abdominals up, pull. If you want a little more, okay, you can rotate and look toward that back shoulder. So it's a little bit more upper body movement and a little more engagement for the back. Toes are tucked tight, glutes are squeezing. You're almost there. Done. We're right back up, doing it that last final round. And then we're gonna hit a cardio peak before we go into our next round of kettlebells. So band up. Challenge if you want it, palms up. Okay, we're gonna row, palms up, elbows back. So try to stick your thumbs out. It's a great movement for the shoulders. Causes us to really externally rotate in that joint and hold posture, which we all need help with. Good work. Might feel your biceps a little more in this position. One more time. Done. To the ground, push-ups. Okay, your last challenging move of push-ups. Go as hard as you can, even if it's slow. Thumbs and forefingers tucked in. Look at the end of your mat and begin. Come on, tuck those elbows right to your hips. They shouldn't be going out to the side. They should be pointing back. We got this, guys. Halfway, more than halfway. Push-ups always test our strength and endurance, so if they're hard, do more of them on the off days. We stay down for bow and arrow right now. Grab the outside of the band. Now, option if you want it. Float the legs off the ground, anchor one arm, squeeze your butt, and go. You don't have to do that. You can always touch down. Just adding a little more core engagement. Very nice. Slow and steady here. Legs are strong. They're not just hanging out. The muscles are engaged. Squeeze your quads. Squeeze your glutes. Almost there. Time's up. We made it. All right, not so bad, right? Get a quick drink of water. Okay, so our heart rate's down a little bit. So we're gonna bring it back up by heading into a 1 minute set of cardio, which you will repeat 3 different times, okay? But right now, just 1 minute. We're gonna alternate mountain climbers on the ground, or if you have an elevated surface, you'd like to do them elevated, put your hands up higher. We've got jumping jacks, we've got side skaters, 10 of each, your count, repeating for 1 minute. And then we're gonna move into a kettlebell series, and we'll repeat that whole thing 3 times through. So let's get ready to go here. Mountain climbers on the ground, or like if I was gonna do them right here, could pop them up right there. So 1 minute, you count 10 reps bilateral for every single exercise. Get ready, mountain climbers, and go. 10. And jumping jacks are the next move right here. You go, I'm gonna tie my shoe, because I made the mistake of not double knotting. I'm gonna join you for the skaters here, because that's what's coming next. 3, 2, 1, skate. 10 on each side. We'll go right back down for mountain climbers, so keep it coming, guys. 10, 9. Jumping jacks next. Your pace, whatever you need, but try to get that heart rate up and work in a moderate high intensity zone. Side skaters, let's go. Right to the end. Only 3 seconds to go. Done. Easy does it. 1 minute of cardio does the trick to bring our heart rate up. Now, with your dumbbell or kettlebell, we're gonna move into a figure 8 series. Kind of fun. Haven't done this for a while. So I'm gonna show you with a dumbbell, because I'm guessing that's what most of you have at home. So wide stance. We're gonna go in between our legs. So my right leg is my left, but I'm mirroring you. So right leg. So left hand has the weight. You're gonna squat down, bring the weight underneath, grab a hold of it, come up the middle. And then you're gonna go underneath the other leg, come up the middle, okay? So between, around, up. It's kind of a reset. You're always going back with the weight. I'm gonna use my kettlebell, but that is your move for 30 seconds. It does not have to be fast. After that, you're gonna move into a lunge pass through. Same idea. So forward lunge. You're gonna lunge forward, coming from the inside, underneath the leg, step back. Lunge forward and step back. Okay, that's your lunge pass through. After that, tricep overhead extensions to give our legs and mind a break, and then we'll repeat cardio. Here we go. So squat pass through, figure 8, get underneath, come up the middle, and get underneath. This is kind of a broken figure 8. We are gonna kind of smooth it all together once we learn this motion, okay? And again, you may find your body kind of swaying to one side. That's okay, it's great. It's a very functional movement. We don't always squat perfectly in real life. Good job, almost there, last one. And now moving into that lunge. So it's a forward stepping lunge. You're putting your weight through from the inside out. Looks like this. You're gonna lunge, pull up the middle. Lunge down, pull up the middle. I want you to stick your landing before you start moving your weight. Here we go. Lunge and bring it in. You're gonna find you're going deeper in your lunge, so your inner thighs working a lot harder. Lunge, pull up. And if you need to lunge first like this, and then come underneath, perfect. Back heel still pops off the ground. And one more rep, and done. All right, final move, tricep overhead extensions with your dumbbell or kettlebell. Grab a hold, put it up, and brace by softening the knees as well. Let's go, tricep overhead, and you can walk these out if you want to. Move around a little bit, but your elbows are tucked in. Now start actively squeezing the triceps. Don't just go through the motions. Woo! We've got this. These 15 pounds feel heavy, I know. And again, work in the back to stabilize and keep you upright. Here's 3, and 2, and 1, and done. All right, starting back from the top. Remember that 1 minute? Do you remember the exercises? Mountain climbers, jumping jacks, and skaters. 1 minute on the clock. Get ready. Your pace, 10 reps of each. Let's go. 10. And jacks are next. Remember, tap jacks are fine. Your choice. Heels down. Coming up are skaters, 10 on each side. Always 10 more than we want to do, isn't it? Okay, right back down to mountain climbers. You got it. Get down over halfway. Jack it out. 15 seconds to go. Finish with side skaters. Try to get all of them in. There's 5 seconds left. Come on. Done. All right. We're going right back to that figure 8 with the squat. Now, an option to intensify is not coming up through the center. So it looks like this with your weight, legs wide. You're going to come through the middle, and then come up the center. So one full figure 8 before you come up the center. 30 seconds on the clock. Get ready, and let's begin right here. So full figure 8, and then come up. You can go opposite direction if you want to. This is where you're gonna feel your butt like crazy. Woo! You'll notice there's a little bit of a pulse going on. Great. Love it. But please keep in mind that your back is not rounding, but it's nice and straight. Okay, it doesn't look like this. All right, moving on. We're gonna go into our lunge sequence next. Not much we're gonna do to change this one. We're just gonna keep it the same. So passing from the inside to the outside. Here we go. Let's begin. Lunge, come up, lunge, come up. Good. If you want a little more in the upper body, give it that high pull that we worked on in the beginning. Good job. Stick that landing in the heel. Try not to put your big toe down, if at all possible. And one more rep, and done. Okay, tricep overhead. We've got this, it's no problem. Then we repeat it one more time, and then we're back to bands. So pick up your weight, get ready, begin. Chin off the chest, squeeze your triceps. I'm going to ask you to change pace in a moment. 2 counts down, 2 counts up. Slow. Slow back up. Come on, time under tension. Good job. Feel your whole core, front and back, working hard to keep you upright. And one more rep here, 2 counts down, and done. All right, we're back to that minute of cardio. Not bad, but guess what? This time, we're gonna start from the bottom up. So we're gonna start with skaters, because I don't know about you, my skaters got cut short a couple of times, all right? So I want them to get the full action here. Side skaters, 10 on each side, go. So we'll do skaters, jacks, and then climbers. Option to modify right here if you need it. Okay, just add the taps. You got jacks next, here we go. Mountain climbers to finish off before we repeat. Here we go, 10, 9. And right back to skaters. Yep, we're gonna get 2 full sets in. I've got 2 more on each side. Keep pushing. And jumping jacks. 10. We're gonna finish up with mountain climbers. There's only 5 seconds. That doesn't mean you stand and watch. You finish it up. And done. All right. Last time you're doing that circuit. So get a quick drink before we finish up with our kettlebells. Woo! All right, kettlebells. Now, next option, figure 8, but we're not gonna come up. So it looks like this with your dumbbell. Wide feet, you're gonna stay under, stay under, stay under. This is the one where it's really important where we're not rounding like this, but we're dropping our tailbone. Whoop. We might even drop our weight. Okay. Sorry. Guess my hands, my coordination aren't feeling it today. All right. You don't have to go that fast. Here we go. 30 seconds. Try not to come up, but if you absolutely have to, come up the middle anytime. Because this is going to be a quad and butt burner like you'll never know. Slow, methodical movements here, reaching across your midline. Stay with it. There's only 8 seconds, so there's no need to quit now. Okay, we just stay right through till the end. Almost there. Done. Whew. All right. Lunges. We are going to add the high pull for sure on this one with one arm. Looks like this. Lunge, high pull, lunge, high pull. Okay, get ready. Let's begin. So we got to practice it a little bit. So I can time through. This is for real. So you're finding the right hold. You're sending it right through the middle. Good work. Drive it up tall. You got it. 8 seconds. No reason to quit now. Work hard. One more. And done. Okay. We are going to add some pulses to our tricep extension. So when the weight's down, you're going to pulse it 3. You're pulsing up 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Okay. Here it goes. Starting from the bottom, pulse 3, 2, 1, press. Go right back down. Pulse 3, 2, 1, all the way up. Again, chin up. And all the way up. Pulse up for 3, 2. You got this. You're so close. Final 8 seconds. I know I always say that, but guess what? 8 seconds is nothing. Come on. Last one right here. Done. All right, towel off. Where'd you go? All right, mini bands coming at you. You need both your bands, your leg band, and you need your upper body band. We've only got a couple of minutes here before we move to our cool down. So we're gonna make most of it. with 30-second intervals. You've got some dynamic and some static holds, all right? So put your band on the bottoms of your feet, and we're gonna do bicycle crunches with that band right there, okay? Actually, I'm gonna change up. So you want your other band nearby, your arm band right next to you. You've got 30 seconds. We're not gonna take a lot of breaks here at all, okay? So feet flex, knees hip distance. You're gonna pull and push, and then come back to center. You're gonna pull and push, come back to center. Do you want to keep your knees apart from one another? We're not pulling on our head or neck. We're just lightly resting our fingertips. Good, keep it coming. You've got 8 seconds, imagine that. Almost there, let's get one more. And now I'm gonna ask you to hold. I want you to hold with that knee, okay? Then you're gonna take your band and you're gonna take your forearms into your band, right? And you're gonna hold down. I know it's kind of a funny position. You're gonna hold your elbows above the ground. You're gonna hold your knees at 90, and you've got a 15-second hold right here. And again, an isometric, knees apart, elbows apart, hold. It's kind of like a crazy dead bug here. So keep holding, elbows wider. Stretch that band. 3, 2, 1. Release the band back to your bicycle crunches. Now, when you've got this movement figured out and you can keep tension, you don't have to stop between each move. You can just kind of flow through it, but you've got to keep the leg distance. Good work. You're going to do that isometric hold one more time in about 8 seconds. So think about your band where you just dropped it. We're going to get right into it. So grab the band right now. You got your forearms to the band. Open wide. Open your knees and legs. And if you want to, you can lift your upper body as you're pulling those elbows apart. It's only 5 seconds more. 3, 2, 1, and done. Whew. All right. We are going to do one last move, and it is a prone hold. So you want to have your band, your light band, around your arms, your forearms, and we are going to first have our arms down the ground, and we're going to flutter our legs. 30 seconds, and then we're going to go and hold. Here we go. So arms on the ground, just keep your band right there. You'll need it. Thumbs are up. You just want to think like knife hands. Arms are mat distance apart, so you're feeling your back working as you're fluttering those legs, squeezing your butt, pulling your abdominals up. This is hard just even right here. Okay. Magic number, 8 seconds. All right, we're gonna take a 15-second hold where everything comes off the ground. Okay, arms are reaching away from each other, hold. It's our last move. We're not even gonna do it again because we don't have time. Okay, so final 5 seconds right here. Stretch that apart, strengthen your legs, and done. Release the band. All right, sit back into a child's pose and stretch. You worked so hard today. You should be so proud of yourself. Whew. We're going to reach one hand a little further than the other. So just stretch it out toward the end of your mat. And then switch to the other side. Stretch the other arm a little bit further. All right, coming up onto all fours. Push away from the ground, round your back. And release. So anytime we do kettlebell work, even if it's with a dumbbell, your posterior chain, the back of your body, works so much harder than in normal exercises. There's a lot of hinging. There's a lot of bracing. So if you feel all muscles down back your body, then you do the right thing. Tuck your toes, pop into a downward facing dog. Drop those heels to the ground and let your chest just melt towards your thighs. We're going to walk ourselves into a dolphin pose. So all you're going to do is just drop one elbow and then the other elbow to the ground and feel a little more release through the upper back. And take those knees to the ground and one leg lunge forward as a matter one. But we'll sink in that lunge and then both arms up and then elbows come down. All right, if your right leg is forward, your left arm is going to reach up and across your body. And release, so on to the other side. So get set up first, knee over ankle, and we'll swing those arms up. Leaning back ever so slightly. This time I want you to push your hands out to the side, so like you're pushing the walls away. Okay, flexing at the rest. Good job. And then reaching opposite arm towards your front leg. Just reaching up and around, getting that nice rotation. And release. Come to standing. Let's get a little quad stretch here because we did do a lot of some jump today, but a lot of squats as well. So one hand behind, a left hand behind my ear like this, and getting a little pec stretch at the same time. So if that feels good, go ahead and do it. Leaning back. The same leg that you're holding on to, tucks behind. Both arms reach over. And you're going to circle down towards your feet and open to the other side, all the way up to the top. And grab a hold of your other leg. First, find your balance, then put your fingers behind your ear. Lift your chin. Notice how we just tuck your chin down. Lift that chin, stretch out to the front of your neck. And tuck your foot behind. Reach your arms up and over you go. Circle yourself down, around, all the way up to the top. Take one arm knit, reaching towards your back. Try to reach your fingertips together. And switch to the other side. With a little shoulder mobility, tricep stretch. Lean your head back. And good. Let's go ahead and just pull the shoulders around. And you made it. Great Sunday workout. So proud of you for doing that. I'm going to get over here in the shade so I can see. Whew.